Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a video for you guys. It's not a repair video, it's a little different. What I'll be talking about are the snowblower engines that I see come in the shop on machines that are the most blown up, like the ones that I see the most often that have blown up and are not worth fixing. But what I'm going to do today is start from the list of engines that I see the least that come in the shop blown up, right down to the last one or two that I see the most often blown up in my shop. Now, if you do any small engine repair, guys, on snowblowers, you probably already know which engines blow up the less and the ones that blow up the most. Now, if you don't do small engine repair, you might be surprised at the engine that you will see today in today's video that is blown up the most. So let's get right into the video right now. Okay guys, let's start with the two engines that I less often see come in the shop blown up. They are Honda and Yamaha. So here's a Honda snowblower here. These are the engines I'm talking about, the ones with the red gas tank. That's the actual GX, that's the better Honda engine. I don't have a Yamaha snowblower in the shop here, but it's pretty well the same quality. The only time these come in blown up, guys, is usually user neglect. They never blow up on their own, guys. Usually people ran them out of out of oil. They left them outside, water got in the oil and the engine blew up, or they ran out with no oil in it. That's usually how it goes. I've never seen one blow up because the customer looked after it like some other engines. They're pretty well bulletproof, guys. Honda, the Cadillac of snowblowers, Yamaha as well. If you want the best snowblower, this is the one to buy. Okay, the next three engines I will class all in the same category of quality. They're actually not bad. So I'm going to start with the PowerMore engines on MTD products. So you'll find these on Troy-Bilt snowblowers, Columbia, and Cub Cadet. All MTD products, PowerMore. I'm going to show you one outside. Also the LCT engines found on Aaron's snowblowers in the past. They're pretty well bulletproof as well. I've never seen one of them come in blown up at all. And also the proprietary engines that Toro and Aaron's are now using on their own equipment. So it's their own branded engines that they've sourced out, and I've never seen one of them come in blown up as well. Let me show you a couple of these engines outside on machines. Okay, here's an engine on a Cub Cadet PowerMore. These are pretty well bulletproof, guys. They range from 208cc to 427. This is a 357. They're all the same engines, pretty well same brand on all the MTD products. These are pretty well bulletproof, guys. I've never ever had a PowerMore engine come in the shop since they exist that was blown up. I have seen one that was blown up, but not the engine's fault. The video today is about poor quality engines that blew up even though the customer did everything they should have done. So again, the only ones I've seen blown up was customer neglect. And actually this engine here is much better than some other better known well brands, guys. And the LCT engines that I was talking about are these ones here. These were used a lot on some Aaron's snowblowers until a few years ago. Now Aaron's is using their own branded engine, not LCT anymore. But these are bulletproof as well, guys. Look after them. You'll never have an issue with these. And I'm talking about the engine blowing up. If you don't put the right fuel in there, you will end up with, you know, bad carburetors and stuff like that, but that's not the engine's fault. And here's another EFI LCT engine. The only thing that I don't like about the EFIs is I have seen more problems with them than with the carbureted engines, but I've never seen one blown up unless the customer didn't look after it. And when it comes to Aaron's and Toro's proprietary engine that is not LCT or Briggs and Stratton, same thing here. I've never seen one of those blow up because it was the engine's fault. It's usually, again, customer neglect, no oil changes, etc. Do your oil change every year, guys. You can use synthetic or conventional 5W30 oil and your engine will stay in good shape. If you have a bad winter, then change it a couple times. Okay guys, now I'm getting to the engines that I see more often than so blown up, coming in blown up, even though the customer looked after those specific engines. So I'm down to number 2 on my list here. So number 2 is the Tecumseh engine on snowblowers, where we've all been familiar with them. We haven't seen the old Tecumseh flatheads on snowblowers that much lately. They've been replaced by the LCT engines. So I'm going to show you a Tecumseh engine outside, and I'll give you the most common reasons why they come in the shop blown up. Okay, here's a Tecumseh engine, flathead engine, 10.5 horsepower. They are bulletproof if you baby these engines, guys. The only issue that I see with them is that they can have a tendency to over rev and blow up to smithereens. The most common reason that I find that these engines will blow up or over rev is if they're left outside and then it gets cold, it's wintertime, etc. is the linkages inside here that go from the governor to the carburetor have a tendency to freeze with the throttle wide open. Like I'm talking like 5 to 10,000 RPMs when these engines should be revving at about 32 to 3,600 RPMs. Some people aren't familiar with the sound of engine, so their engine just goes boom and there's a huge hole in the block. Thus, you know, it's a write-off. The way to prevent that, guys, is to keep it in a warm shop, or make sure when you start it that if it starts to rev, to turn it off right away, or else it's going to blow up. If you never over rev this engine, it will last a very, very long time. So that's about the only flaw that I found in these engines, is that they have that tendency to over rev and blow up. Besides that, not much really goes wrong with them if they are serviced regularly and not over revved. They're a good engine. This is my own snowblower here, guys, and I've had this engine on here for at least 15 years or more, and I've never blew it up. Just watch when you start them in the winter. If it starts to rev, shut it off. That's about my only gripe with it, is they could have made the carburetor shroud here a little better to prevent the over revving, prevent the linkages from freezing. And here's another Tecumseh. It's a bit newer. It's the overhead valve one. They vibrate less. These have a little less of a tendency to freeze up all the linkages and the governor that goes to the carburetor. Sorry, I mean the linkages that go to the carburetor. They're not as delicate as the other engine I showed you, but they do have more moving parts that can go bad. I have had a few come in the shop that were blown up, but it was always because the customer did not service it properly. Old oil, etc., low on oil, all that stuff. Same thing though, you gotta baby them. They're the second most common engines that come in the shop that I see blown up. This one here and the flathead that I just showed you. So Tecumseh comes at number 2 on my list of most blown engines that come into my shop. Okay guys, we're down to the number 1, the most common engine that I see in my shop blown up. Now this engine is not as good as all the other engines I just talked about here, at least for snowblowers. This engine that I will show you often comes in the shop, and even if the customer did everything right, you know, kept it indoors, changed the oil regularly, got it serviced regularly, it can still be a very problematic engine that I see blown up more so than often because of engine quality. Some people will be surprised because they think this name is the, you know, the benchmark of quality. I would say that it used to be, but not anymore, because the engines that I showed you previous to this one, I find are much, much better quality. So, do you guys have any idea what it is? Well, it's the old Briggs and Stratton engines. And as you've seen in my videos, most of the engines that I do teardowns on are Briggs and Stratton engines from snowblowers, lawn tractors as well. Now, they're commercial grade engines, Vanguard and all that. They're the commercial side of their engines. They rarely ever blow up. I'm just talking today about engines that I see on snowblowers, speaking from experience as to what comes in my shop, as to what I have to repair. Well, the engines that are blown up, I don't repair. I'll actually retrofit an engine on most machines. I will show you a few engines that are often coming into the shop blown up. So the most common engine that's blown up that comes in the shop is this one, the Briggs 1350, 1450, and even the smaller ones. I'll show you another one of the smaller ones. Even this one over here will often get catastrophic problems that make it not worth fixing. This is the 1150. I think there may be a smaller one, maybe a 950. But these, I find, they don't come in as often as the 13 and the 1450 ones. And the ones who have a throttle like this, I see less of them blown up because you can actually throttle down. A lot of these engines, you just start them up and they just rev like crazy, even if you're not blowing snow, even if there's no load on them. I think that's a super bad idea because you've got an engine racing all the time. You start it up, it can be cold from sitting outside, and it's revving at full RPMs with no load. Well, that's not good either. But a lot of the Briggs engines, I find they have valve problems, they have camshaft problems, and sometimes they just decide to just blow up even if the customer did everything right. Now, those Briggs engines I just showed you here, most of them are not made in the USA anymore. The quality is not what it used to be, guys, and I'm sure you guys who do repairs here have realized that as well. Again, so if you watch the video again, if you go to buy a snowblower, remember the list that I just told you here, and I'm speaking from experience, guys. So if you're looking for a new machine, keep that in mind. And make sure you baby your machine, and what I mean by that is take it to a good shop that will give it a proper service. If you have the Briggs and Stratton and the Tecumseh engines that are more prone to blowing up, even if you get it serviced, make sure they don't over rev and just be careful with them. Hopefully the video has helped you out. If you're wondering what snowblowers I recommend, I have a link in the video description and in the comment section if you're not sure. The list of snowblowers I recommend is more based on my area here, and it goes from basically, depending on your budget, from the most expensive to the least expensive. So if my video has helped you out today, guys, please comment, make sure you're subscribed, and please comment below. Let me know your experience in dealing with different engines. If you do repairs like me too, let me know the ones that you see the most often blown up coming in your shop. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend.